So if you've traveled recently, you probably know what I'm holding up. This is my 1-quart bag filled with liquids from my recent trip that I took last week. I was in Cancun with my parents. They had, about 30 years ago, they bought a timeshare there. And this was the final year for the timeshare. They're now well into their 80s, and traveling is a little bit more difficult. So one of my sisters rallied real hard and said, let's all go with Mom and Dad to Cancun for their last time. So she twisted our arms really hard. Not really. It was fine. So it ended up being me and my 2 older sisters and my niece who's in college and my parents. So we left our men at home. Thank you guys. That was very generous of you to stay home and mind the home while we were at the beach. So anyway, I thought I would share, as I'm unpacking today, I thought I would share some kind of tips, maybe some things that I do that you don't do, some lessons learned, like don't forget this. Yes, I forgot this. And all I had was this. Oh my God, how do you style your hair with something shaped like this? You don't, okay? Let me just say. And none of my sisters use a round brush, so I couldn't even borrow one. And I looked a little bit when we first got there, but for me, I really wanted to enjoy the beach and didn't want to spend a lot of time looking for a round brush in Mexico. So I styled with this. Crazy. Anyway, don't leave your brush at home. So in honor of that trip, I am rocking my MAC Rebel lipstick that I bought and mentioned in a haul that I did, my spring break haul video with my daughter. I'm wearing it a little bit darker. This is kind of how I wore it down in Mexico. Most of my wardrobe was kind of black and white with a little bit of fuchsia thrown in, so this was a really nice bold complement, and it looked great at night when I went out. It's a little bright for daytime and a little bright for me, but I'm trying to just step outside my comfort zone a little bit. So, and also before I left, I picked up a few things, so I'll talk about those as well. So let's get started. So one of the challenges I find when I'm traveling by air is packing, packing my makeup kit, because all your liquids have to go in this crazy little bag. And so I had to be really selective about what I bring, and so that I don't leave anything at home, and I bring the essentials. I try and do as much multitasking items as I possibly can. So I thought I would just kind of unpack my bag and talk about some of the things that were in there. Obviously the number one thing I brought was some sunscreen. I did buy some when I was down there, but I did have 2 small kind of samples of Neutrogena. They're ultra sheer. Oh, this is great sunscreen, and it did not make me break out. Amen to that, sister. Because sunscreen really has it's quite the pill for me. The other thing, shampoo and conditioner, obviously. And if you wear contacts, that had to go in there as well. So that took up, one other thing. I also packed some aloe. I actually found this little mini aloe in Target. They have a great travel section if you're traveling. They have a phenomenal travel section, so I highly recommend you check it out. But I am kind of fair, and I burn pretty easily, as you can probably tell. So I did manage to get a little bit of color, but not too much of a burn to my face. Sorry, I had to step away because one of the things I did bring with me, I used up, and I wanted to show you what else I brought in there. I keep a little basket under my bathroom sink of all like little sample size travel things, so that when I do pack my bag to go away, I have some things to choose from. But one of the things I brought with me were these a couple of different foil packets of cleanser, a little toner, some eye cream. Some of them I got from Paula's Choice when I made an order. Others I got from Sephora when I was buying something else. And this worked out great because you don't have to bring a big bottle. You use it, you toss it when you're done. And actually the sister I roomed with commented on what a great idea that was. But one little tip I wanted to share with you: when you're traveling, if you're a contact lens wearer, or you know someone who is, you probably have about 500 of these little empty cases. Every time you buy solution, you get a free one. So they have, you know, just a little screw on top. I wish I had brought one of these with me, because I would have emptied the pouch into one of these little sides of the contact lens case, so it didn't dry out and get goopy. Towards the end of the week, especially the eye cream, it had gotten pretty thick, but it was still usable. Certainly if you're going away for a long weekend, no problem, but if you're going away for a longer period of time, clean out one of these, wipe it with some alcohol to sterilize it, and just decant this into this. I also have sometimes put foundation in here if I'm just going away for a quick little trip and I don't want to bring my whole foundation. Works great. I wouldn't recommend it for a real long period of time, but for a short, quick little trip, that worked phenomenally well. So, the saga of the 1-quart bag continues. The other thing that made it to the quart bag is, of course, hairspray, my styling product of choice, and this is my favorite hairspray. This is the L'Oreal Elinette, but they always have these in the small sizes, so another reason to love that. And let's see, yeah, toothpaste, no brainer. I also packed my Paula's Choice Barely There Matte Tinted Moisturizer. Has an SPF 20. My color is Sheer Ivory. I wanted to bring this because this is the multitasker. It had some sunscreen in it, it had a little coverage, and could be a dual purpose. And it's in kind of a small little tube, so I like that. Then for my concealer, I took along this Oil of Olay Touch of Concealer, which is kind of like a little bit of an under eye cream. It's kind of creamy with a hint of color, so it's not real heavy. I also keep this at my desk at work. Love. Love, love. Doesn't work for everyone because it only comes in one shade, unfortunately. You know, if Oil of Olay is watching, they should consider doing some other shades because it's really pretty awesome product, but could be have a little more depth. So for my hair product, I had a little sample of John Frieda's Frizzies. Never used it before. I figured it was hot and humid. I would try it down there. It was okay. I don't know if it really helped or not, but that's what I took. And then last but not least, I took a little bottle of the Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray. And I'll explain a little bit later why I brought this with me, because I actually had used up my little sample that I tried and bought the big bottle, but kept the little bottle for traveling, so I just refilled it. So this is a must, in my opinion. So, moving on to my makeup bag, and I'll just kind of continue along with my face since we were talking about the setting spray. In addition to the Paula's Choice Tinted Moisturizer, I also took with me some Laura Mercier Mineral Foundation, because it doesn't require to go into the pouch. Anyway, and I figured it would work as like a powder to take away some of the shine, would even my color out, and I spritz with this and it sets it. It looks beautiful, so love that together. The other thing I always make sure I travel with, you know, when you reach a certain age, just any old mirror isn't going to do. So I have a smallish little mirror with a stand, and one side is regular and the other side is like a 10x magnifier. You know, you go to a hotel, some hotels have good mirrors, some don't, or they're in such a bad place that, God, you wouldn't want to apply your makeup there because it's like dark and under fluorescent lighting. This I can take out to a window and get some natural lighting on the fly, so that was great. And my sister loved that so much she borrowed it while we were there. So that's a big old hint for you. And it's small, it fits in my bag pretty nicely. The other thing I have is a small travel set of brushes from Sephora. I like this, it comes in its own little pouch, it's lightweight, it's small, it's just a couple of brushes and it travels phenomenally well. So that's a must in my opinion. Then when I was deciding what kind of cosmetics to bring with me, you know, when you travel, you don't always want to spend a lot of time putting your makeup on, especially if you're in a hot, humid climate like Mexico. So you don't need everything. You kind of are going to do a lighter look anyway. So I had discovered these little palettes from Stila, and I actually took this one with me. It's the Not So Nude, and it comes with 6 eyeshadows, and a luminizing powder, and a little multitasking blush, and could be a lip product. So I'm not sure they sell this one anymore. I bought it last summer. I've used it a lot. I particularly like the 2 lightest shades, this shade and this plummy shade. But I can put together any variety of looks with this. It's great little packaging. It's cardboard. It's lightweight. It's a small profile. As you can see, it's just about the size of the palm of my hand. I find these at Ulta. I have another one. I figured I'd just show you what I have. I also have this Stylish and Soul is another one. It has a mirror and multitasking lip product. Multi-eye looks. I didn't bring this one because I like the colors in this one better. I thought it'd be better for the summer. But keep your eyes peeled when you're at Ulta. It's just awesome to travel with. You don't have to worry about it breaking. It's super lightweight and small and compact, and it accomplishes multiple things in one setting. So digging into my little makeup bag here, while that does have a little bit of a blush in it, I find it's kind of pale. So I did bring with me a few other items to kind of supplement. I'm looking for it here. Excuse me. Another Stila product, which is, this is in Pomegranate Crush, and it's a lip and cheek pen. So you just click it out, brush it on, blend it in. It's really a pretty little blush. Don't love it so much on the lips, but I did use this on my cheeks, and when I wanted a little more oomph, I packed this Milani Baked Blush in Dolce Pink. Let me open that up. Which is really a pretty little blush that has some shimmer to it. So if you had, you wanted a little more glimmer on your cheeks at night, I did use this over this. Worked lovely. I liked that effect a lot. Let's see. I had a little sample of this Mercier mascara. It was fine. It was small. It fit the bill. And let's see. I also packed a couple of, some of these you may have seen before if you watched any of my earlier videos. This Mally shadow sticks. I brought 2 colors. One is the lighter color and one is the taupey color. These are great if you are you want to layer your eyeshadow or you just want to wear alone. They're cream, so I just put these in my makeup bag. I don't put them in the quart bag. Maybe I should, but I don't. So these are great travel because it's easy to apply. They're so transportation friendly. And then I brought 2 different liner pencils, this little green one and a little brown one, because you have to have some liners, and a makeup curler, an eyelash curler, a little sample size of Sephora's eyeshadow primer that I'll go back in the bin, some Q-tips, a couple things I never travel without, tweezers, for the obvious reasons. But I also usually travel, I have this like little, let me show you this, little like personal groomer. So you open it up and you turn it on, and it's like a little mini shaver. Like it's good for your bikini line, or if you have any other issues you want to clean up. And it doesn't take up a lot of room. So this is, I couldn't shave my whole legs with this, but you know, if that bikini wax is not holding up, it's a nice little trim. So I also travel with some little eyeglass wipes, because I wear glasses usually on the plane or on the beach. You need to clean your sunglasses. And in my cleansing kit, I used some of these facial wipes, and they also doubled as my eye makeup remover. This is like so out of order, but you'll get the idea. Anyway, these were fine. They're not my favorite. This is Yes to Cucumbers. I didn't think it did a great job removing my makeup. I like the Neutrogena ones a little bit better, but that's what I happen to have in a sample pouch. And then on the beach, I wore this, what color is this? Yeah, I can read that. No, I can't. Anyway, it's one of these L'Oreal lip glosses, like lip stain glosses. Very similar to what I'm wearing, but not the same. I like to have a little color on the beach on my lips, you know, glasses and shades. It's like an instant makeover. And I thought this would be great because it wouldn't melt, and it worked perfectly. And I sometimes layered it with a clear sunscreen lip product to kind of protect my lips. But I highly recommend this. Pick a color you like to bring to the pool or to the beach. And this is Infinite Fuchsia. And it looks just like this on your lips, but kind of a little on the sheer side. So there's, that's pretty much the contents of my makeup bag. A few other little miscellaneous things I like to travel with. So, I mean, everyone knows a little pill box, which is great. But one of the things I do is I fill, I use one for my medication that I take regularly, but then I carry some Aleve and some Imodium, because who doesn't get traveler's diarrhea? Can't believe I just said that. Yes. Some Tums, because sometimes you overindulge, so little, you know, Tums will fit in there. And oh, this is Tylenol PM in case I have trouble sleeping. I sometimes have trouble sleeping on the road, so I brought that. I like to always travel with a Tide pen for the obvious reasons, so I didn't need it, but I was glad I had it. And some little Clorox wipes if you want to wipe off the tray table on the airplane, or you're eating someplace, fast food, you want to sanitize that. And I did pack some dry shampoo that's in a little powder. That kind of goes like this. I didn't need it, but I thought I might. And then in my handbag I carry a little pouch as well. And I keep things in there like little tooth things, some gum, yeah, right. Some of my lipsticks, other lipsticks. I have a lipstick thing. Some other lipsticks that I like to travel with. These are the Neutrogena Moisture Smooth Color Sticks. Fabulous. Try them if you haven't. And this is Plum Perfect. And this is Sweet Watermelon. kind of a nice sheer color. Makes you look a lot tanner. It's great. And then my Milani liquid lipstick in Orchid, which is great. That's just a nice, kind of goes over any color, looks great over other colors. Some little mints I like to travel with. Some more hand sanitizer, because, you know, you're traveling. My Aquaphor, that has the SPF, so I use that on the beach. And my little Sephora mirror that has regular and magnified on one side, and contact lens drops. You need those if you're traveling on a plane. So those kind of came in my purse with me. So that covers all of the cosmetic things that I brought with me. I'm gonna show you these back here in just a moment, and that'll wrap up this video. So right before I left, I decided to place a quick order for some new bathing suits. You know, if you are a larger woman, it's sometimes really hard to find cute suits. And the timing was kind of an awkward time as well. So I found this website that I ordered from, and I'll tell you the name at the end because I can't read the tag from here. But I thought I would just share. Whoops, a little too close. A little too fast. A little too fast, a little too close. Anyway, this is the first, just a little simple black and white bathing suit. It's like kind of like a swim dress with that little accent of white underneath. It's like an Empire look. And then this purple, it's got a little bit of a skirt to it, and that, I couldn't get this to hang as well, but that's kind of looks sheared across your abdomen, so it does disguise a lot of issues that you might have. And then at the last minute, I picked up this cover-up, which looked so cute over either one of these suits. And it's just kind of a little sheer kimono style printed cover-up, and it was perfect down there. And it looked adorable, I must say. And so I would just throw that on over either one of these suits. And I actually saw it, I think, over the purple one when I was shopping online. I went, that is just too cute to leave there. So I decided to get it, and I'm thrilled with that purchase. So the website that I got this from, if we can read the tag, is Always For Me. I had never heard of this website before, but I was pretty desperate, so I gave it a try, and I highly recommend it. They shipped crazy fast. I ordered this with just a week to spare, and it came within a week. I mean, it shipped really fast, and they have some really cute styles, so check it out. So I hope you enjoyed this video, kind of a what's in my bag travel edition, and maybe got some helpful hints or reminders, some things if you're going on a trip that maybe you need to think about including. So I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed my trip. Anyway, see you next time. Bye.